Greetings, my name is Mr. Mosebrook, Principal at Franklin Local Community School. I would like to welcome you to this virtual visit to my office. Many of you know me as Mr. Mosebrook, the teacher who made visits to classes and taught a class or two throughout the day. I also had a chance to co-teach with many of your teachers. I am excited to be your new principal. The entire staff here at FLCS has been working hard to make this school year possible for all of you. Whether you are choosing to do face-to-face instruction or remote instruction, I'm excited to help you reach your goals. It is hard to believe that it has been 5 months since students were in our building. The coronavirus has certainly presented some challenges for all of us. However, our school district and all of the staff have been working hard to make school possible for each and every student. First, I'd like to acknowledge Mrs. Jenkins and Mr. Bush for all of their hard work this summer to get the building ready for all of us. The floors are glowing and they look absolutely amazing. They have assembled new furniture for our teachers. They have moved desks and filing cabinets and chairs and have done so much to help this building get ready for you. Mr. Bush will head back to his bus shortly, making sure all of his bus riders are getting to and from school safely. Thank you, Mr. Bush, for all of your help. We really appreciate it. Mrs. Jenkins will be working hard all school year to keep us safe by cleaning and sanitizing our entire building. I know that each and every one of us is going to do whatever we can to help her. Mrs. Jenkins has a lot to do, so we need to make sure that we all chip in to keep the building clean. Make sure to clean the mud off your boots before entering the building, trash is placed in the trash cans, and wipe down your space in the classroom. We are going to all have to work together in order to keep each other safe. If we can do this, Mrs. Jenkins can focus on what she has to do. So when you see Mrs. Jenkins, make sure that you thank her for all of her hard work this summer, and also give her a socially distanced high five for everything she's going to do each day to keep you and me safe. So today, I would like to share with you some of the things that we have done to help keep each other safe when you return on August 27th. When you're at school, you need to wear your mask. It is important that you bring a mask every day to school. If you ride the bus, you need to wear a mask. If you walk our halls, you need to wear a mask. If you are sitting in a classroom, you need to wear your mask. All of your teachers are going to work hard to make sure that you have mask breaks. When you can socially distance, your teacher will allow you to take a breather. School is going to look different, but that's okay. Maybe your class will be outside, learning with your teacher right there. Or maybe your class will be in a larger room, like the gym, where we can socially distance. Your teachers have been planning and preparing for your return, and we have all been practicing wearing masks. I would encourage you to do the same. It may also be helpful to bring an extra mask to school, just in case you would happen to drop it on the bathroom floor. If you don't have an extra mask, you need to let me know, and I'll make sure that I find one for you. So please, wear your masks. Sanitize, sanitize, sanitize. The district has done a good job at making sure we keep ourselves and our classrooms clean. We have added new hand sanitizing stations throughout our entire building. Each classroom will have a hand sanitizer when you walk in and when you leave the classroom. Teachers and students are going to work together to make sure tables, desks are sanitized before and after entering and leaving a classroom. Mrs. Jenkins is going to work hard to sanitize all of our rooms, the hallways, cafeteria, and lockers. Wherever we have students, she's going to make sure it's sanitized. The school district is providing personal dividers for all students and staff. The student dividers are portable and light. They weigh about a pound. Each morning, students will pick up their dividers in the cafeteria and take them from class to class. This will also help with those mask breaks and provide an extra layer of protection for students while in the classroom. Teachers will also have portable dividers that they can keep on their desks or move them to work with small groups inside the classroom. Personalized supplies will be available for every student. Since we have to be careful about sharing pencils, pens, glue sticks, scissors, and other supplies, we are going to provide each student with a pencil box filled with their supplies. Each morning, students will pick up their personal dividers and pencil boxes from the cafeteria. Mrs. Jenkins will make sure that both items have been sanitized, and she will do that each evening so they're ready to use the next day. The schedule has been adjusted to help keep us all safe. We will have a seating chart in every room so we can monitor where students have been throughout the day. We are going to have longer classes to help minimize transitions between each class. We are going to have staff members walk students from class to class to make sure there is minimal contact to other students. We are also going to have 2 lunch periods instead of 1 so we can spread out a little more. With personal dividers, we can sit 4 students at each cafeteria table, and we can socialize while being careful to keep each other safe. Lockers are going to be available to any student who needs one to store their cell phone or backpack. Remember, all of our students are asked to keep their cell phones turned off and put away for the entire day. We are able to space lockers far enough away from each other to keep students safe. However, you can only access your locker in the morning when you arrive and before you leave. When you leave, you will need to empty the locker and leave the door open. Mrs. Jenkins will sanitize each locker and shut the doors when they are cleaned. It is very important that you do not share lockers and you empty it each and every day. For those of you who would prefer not to use a locker, you can turn off your cell phone and give it to Mr. Benjamin, Mrs. Benjamin, or me in the office. We will have special holders to keep your cell phone safe, and you can pick them up at the end of the day. Since water fountains are not going to be used, we are allowing students to bring water bottles to school. We will have a filling station in the school for your water bottle. You'll have to bring one with you every day and make sure that you take it home at the end of our day. Make sure that it's been washed and cleaned, and please make sure that your name is clearly labeled on the water bottle. It is important for each and every one of us to understand the significance of not coming to school sick. If you are at home and have a fever, have your mom or dad call Mrs. Burris and let her know. Please do not come to school if you do not feel well. Parents and guardians, we need your help to make sure you check your child every day before they go to school. Anyone with a fever, including staff, needs to stay home and for 72 hours until the fever breaks. If a student comes to the office sick, we will have a room where they will be monitored away from other students. Parents and guardians, it is important that when we call, you come quickly to get your child so they can be taken home. There's more information on the district's website regarding health and safety protocols for the coronavirus. Please be sure to check those out. There are lots of other things that we are planning and working on to make sure your return to our building is safe. I recently heard someone share that instead of focusing on all of the things that we can't do because of the virus, let's focus on all of the things that we can do. Over the past 5 months, I've missed each and every one of our students. and I'm looking forward to getting to see you and getting to know our new students. I'm excited for you to get to meet our new secretary, Mrs. Burris, and our 3 new teachers, Miss Hannon, Mrs. Palmer, and Mr. Tom. I know that Mr. B, Mrs. B, the Greens, Mrs. Cook, Mr. Turner, Miss Hale, Miss Miller, Mrs. Jenkins, and Mrs. Head have all missed you and can't wait to see you. There are a lot of new faces here at FLCS, and even though you won't be able to see it at first, we are going to be smiling behind our masks. Soon, I'll be posting another video so you can meet each of your teachers. Parents and guardians, make sure that you fill out final forms online at franklinlocalschools.org. And if you have any questions, please call the school office. It's important that you go in and update final forms if you haven't done so already. Share this video with your classmates and your parents. My motto all summer has been very simple and something that helps me get through those days when I feel overwhelmed. It is going to be something that I share all year long with you. And the motto is, we got this, you got this. Stay safe and see you soon.